All right, it's May 18th, 2022. So yeah, I don't know how long I've had this lawnmower. It was like all year last year and the end of that season before that. So I've had it for like a year and a half and I'm getting ready to start using it. And I'm just going around doing maintenance, tightening all the bolts and making sure nothing's rattling and making sure everything's good after running it all year last year. I did store it with gas this year. But I did put stabilizer in it, and I left it only half a tank. So then I put some gas without ethanol in it, high octane, and put it in there and mixed it with the old stuff, and it started right up. I've already started it twice this year, so I know it starts. But when I started it, I went to like run it really quick, and it was self-propelling. This has a self-propel feature. Which is pretty important on how big my property is, you know. I should be using a riding lawnmower, but since you guys were there when I unboxed it and everything, I figured I'd bring you guys in on this repair. I went over some sticks and stuff, and basically the stick got caught under the cable in here, standing in the light, but under here. And then when I pulled the stick out, it looks like I don't know when, but at some point it dislodged the cable, and it also kicked the belt off of the self-propels. We can crawl under here. Oh man, it's rocks. It's cracked my back on a rock. But see that pulley, that belt. Oh man, a rock just got me bad. That belt is supposed to be on that pulley. And this spring here, over here, is supposed to be in that channel there. So I gotta clean all this grass out of here, and then I'm gonna try to just put it on. Hopefully it just goes on easily. Hopefully I can slide that belt right on. The belt still looks like it's in good shape, so I think I just knocked it off with a stick that got jammed up in there. So we're gonna try to fix this right now, and I could set you up on the tripod, but I'm just gonna clean that grass out and then pop it on there, and hopefully it'll be good. And we have another blade too, but this blade doesn't look so bad. I think I'll do the first cut with this blade and then put the new blade on. Here's I have some kind of thick like brush type stuff I have to go through, and I'd rather use the old blade real quick when I go through that, because there could be some rocks and stuff. Then I'll put the new blade on after everything's cut down where I can see the rocks and stuff, and then it'll stay sharp for the rest of the season. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, working on the lawnmower right now. Oh man, and I tied it down. So it's over the ledge, you know. I didn't want to have to empty all the fluid, so the best way to do this is I have it hanging off of the ledge here, and then I tie it down in the front so it won't slide off and crush me. All right, so that's what I'm working on. All cleaned up, and now that belt's back on. Yeah, it feels like it's on the other pulley on the other side. I really wouldn't know unless I took the whole plate off. But that should work. I'm gonna untie this thing and take it down and see if it propels. Hopefully it does, because it's gonna be a long, hard mowing season. If this thing doesn't propel, I mow like, I don't know, I mow like almost 10 acres probably, or like 7 acres now. So yeah, it would be nice if it propelled. So I'll test it out now. Nice, well that worked. Self-propelling. Got 2 bags of grass to throw in the garden. Looks nice and clean. Got to get some seed for this. This is a place that was covered in woods like that, but I cleared it out this year. I left 2 raspberry patches I have on the outside of the outside skirts of it. Try to turn it into a giant raspberry patch and some grass. Little permaculture. I got a couple apple trees I started this year. So trying to get all the permaculture stuff set up in a way where it looks real nice in the yard. But I'm glad that's propelling. That's gonna make the mow season a lot easier. So I'll see you guys next time I'm doing something, I guess.